Luna Hendrix, attracting attention with her extravagant style, once again intrigued the public with her latest outfit, which, although resembling the previous one, became even more seductive. The miniskirt gave way to small shorts, adding extra sexiness to the image. Luna showed a flawless visual performance, including a triple Lutz, triple tulip, double axel, and triple flip cascade, followed by another double jump. However, the second cascade was less successful, with a triple Lutz but only a double tulip, and then Hendrickx actually lost her third cascade, performing a triple flip, double tulip, and missing another mandatory jump. Despite the mistakes, the judges were not stingy with their scores, especially in the component portion, where Hendrickx received 71 points. Gubanova, despite one landing error after a triple salto, showed an excellent performance of her free skate program. However, the judges severely cut her scores, revealing 2 undercuts and drowning her ranking in the components. As a result, Hendrickx won first place without making any major mistakes, but the gap in scores looked somewhat disproportionate and raised questions. On the backdrop, Gubanova, despite slowing down at the end of her performance, received 5 points less, which seemed excessive. The incredibly component Belgian skater, Pinzaren, failed to deal with undercurl issues in her performance, although she showed resilience and reliability. Despite this, her scores went into the negative and silver went to Gubanova. In the end, Hendrickx gets first in Europe, and eyes are set on the future World Championships, where she will possibly face Japanese star Sakamoto. Anastasia Gubanova said it was almost impossible to win the European Championships. "I am insanely satisfied and incredibly happy. I didn't expect it, honestly. I was not going to this start immediately for a medal. I realized that gold is an almost impossible task. I just wanted to do my best so that I would have nothing to reproach myself for later. And I think I did it. And I got a medal as a bonus. It's so strange, I wasn't nervous at all in the skating. This European Championship is almost the calmest start in my career. I went out on the ice with the idea that I should enjoy it and leave all of myself on the ice," said Gubanova. "During the skating I was like in a fog. Now I'm in a state where I don't understand what happened, but I'm very happy. I did everything I planned, I'm just very happy. I didn't expect a medal here at all, I came to have fun," added the figure skater. Belgian Luna Hendrix spoke out about her victory at the European Figure Skating Championships. "I knew I had worked very hard for this medal. I know I couldn't have done more. So I wanted to enjoy myself, and probably never had such a thing with me at the start. I was directly getting high. Yes, it didn't work out cleanly, it's a pity. But I'm still happy. I had a very hard period this summer. I was very motivated, I worked so hard, I was super responsible for every training session, and I didn't get any results, my jumps were gone. I cried so much because I wanted so much to do well. But my brother supported me a lot. He said that he could see the progress, that I should not give up. But I didn't see it. It was only after a few tournaments that I gained some self-confidence. Working with a psychologist helped me a lot. Last year she helped me understand why I skate. I had lost the joy of figure skating, I was very confused. And she helped me to find it again. So working with a psychologist is very important. I slept terribly at night. I woke up every hour. I was afraid I'd oversleep at practice. I hate coffee, but I decided to drink it today before the ride because I needed a boost of energy," said Hendrickx. Luna Hendrix explained why she changed her costume for the free skating program. "To be honest, I didn't feel very confident in that dress. Maybe at the World Championships I'll be in the dress again, I'll see later on the video how the jumpsuit looked. But for now I can definitely say that it made me feel more comfortable today," said Hendrickx. Tatiana Tarasova has spoken about the women's competitions at the European Championships 2024. The tournament was won by Belgium's Luna Hendrix. Georgia's Anastasia Gubanova came second and Belgium's Nina Pinzaroni was third. The skating was amazing, all 3 girls skated great, Did absolutely everything without a hitch, technically at a very high level, without any problems. They skated their programs like a song, they heard their music, they did all technically difficult elements, all triple jumps with music. I think that the places were distributed correctly. Hendrickx fought in the free skating program, due to the pace she has in this program, due to the great speed. I congratulate Anastasia Gubanova with the strongest, beautiful and gentle rolling. Of course, if it had been our singles, it would have been different. We are waiting to be called there, it's a shame to sit at home with our athletes for nothing. And our juniors are also sitting at home, although they are not responsible for anything, do not participate in competitions, Tarasova said. Ina Goncharenko said that there was a lack of Russian figure skaters at the Euros. All three rolled the free skating program cleanly, error-free. Luna Hendrix has both short and free skating programs very bright, her free skating program is dance spectacular, her jumpsuit suits her very well. Therefore, when she got good marks, it was clear that she would most likely take the first place. Next to her was Anastasia Gubanova. It was not easy for her to come out after Luna, because the support of the audience is huge. And Nastia rolled very well, she is a plastic, lyrical girl, she has very high-flying spectacular jumps. She had a small mistake on her salcho, which was noted, but so her skating was clean. The last one was Nina Pinzeroni, who had an even harder time, but we must give her credit, she rolled cleanly. And not just clean, but with a good mood, kept the image of the program. But her jumps themselves are less spectacular than Nastia's, they are not high, but everything is qualitative, without flaws. However, the judges quite rightly divided the components. Therefore, the fight for the top three was interesting, the girls showed feminine skating, intense. We lack our girls, because the fight would have been even sharper, more heated. The technical set would have been completely different. I think it is unlikely that the medalists would have sought to technically complicate their program. Each to his own, this is how the European Championships are going on now, and we are watching it, enjoying figure skating as it is, said honored coach of Russia Ina Goncharenko. Tatiana Tarasova said the Euro medalists were lucky because of the Russian girls' ineligibility. The three girls who ended up on the podium skated very well, just amazing. Of course, they were all very lucky that there were no Russians. That's why they are all on the podium. Although I also enjoyed their performances, from the technical component, and from the programs, and from the way they fought, and from the jumps woven into the programs. Everything was wonderful. I think that there is a very big gap between Hendrickx and Gubanova. This is wrong, there is no such gap. Gubanova is a great girl, she proved to everyone that she is a star and that she is a force to be reckoned with. Anastasia rose from the third place to the second and could easily fight for the first place. But Luna skated amazing today. But once again I want to say, all three of them were lucky that there were no Russian girls. Because we don't know where they would have been instead of the podium in this case, said Tatiana Tarasova, honor coach of the USSR. Among dance pairs, Guignard and Fabry won in ice dancing, Fur and Gibson were second, Davis and Smolkin were eighth. Gleb Smolkin believes that he and Diana Davis were let down by nerves at the European Championships. We will watch the rentals carefully afterwards together with the coaches. Something we managed great, something not so much. We feel that we could have done better, it's a shame, of course. But it's also an experience, it's our second European Championship, we have a lot to work on. In our first adult season we got to the Olympics, then we had a year without competitions. So we still have a lot to learn, including how to perform in such large arenas, where there are so many spectators. We have never performed in front of such a huge audience, it's very unusual. Physically we are ready well, we went out for the rental without panic, but still our nerves let us down. But I repeat, this is a very important experience for us, we are not fighting for the podium, it's obvious. What are your plans for the future? Celebrate Diana's birthday, have a little rest, and then go back to work. We already understand that we will make small changes in the programs ahead of the World Championships in Montreal, and it will definitely not be easier there," said Smolkin.